What's up, YouTube? Alex coming to you. I have as I mentioned in the last video, I have another unboxing to do. You're seeing me on the Logitech C920 now. You're hearing me on the Logitech C920 now. It should sound and look starkly different from the last video I did, which was on my HP Pavilion cheap laptop webcam. So it should look a lot better, sound a lot better. I don't look a lot better, but you should be able to see every single imperfection on my face now. Anyway, the video is going to be for this bad boy. This is a lot heavier than I thought it would be. This is a Blue Yeti, the ultimate USB microphone for professional recording, or extremely unprofessional amateur recording, as I'm going to produce. The thing about this microphone, and the thing I think that makes it so popular among just almost general streamers, recorders, people who use their voice to produce content, is kind of this thing on the side here. It's got four different modes. There's a stereo mode, which is good for vocals, an ensemble choir, or instruments, and it shows a picture. That's this second column here. It shows where it picks up noise from. So this is the person, and then there's an arrow here, an arrow here, and an arrow here. The second one, and the reason I got it, is cardioid, which is me sitting here and input going from here to here. So it cancels out everything that's back here, here, and here. This is good for podcasts, voiceovers, vocals, and instruments. And then the next two are just an omnidirectional, where you're getting something from everywhere, literally a straight source from everywhere. It's an open microphone. And then there's a bidirectional, which is me and then anything in front of me, a person in front of me. So it's good for interviews, instruments, and duets. The previous one, the omnidirectional, is good for like a conference call, setting out in a field and doing a field recording, or doing something like an orchestra and putting a microphone kind of in the middle and catching everything. Box is pretty cool. It's pretty simple. It shows the USB jack, threaded mic, stand mount, a custom base that has cable management in it. I'm interested to see that. I guess we're going to see it's got a mute button on the front and a master volume. So I don't even see any tape on this. So I was ready to bust out the old gold knife. Why did I buy this? In my last video I said I got the webcam on sale. Well, I also got this on sale, and it's still going on as of this video. Regular price was about 130 bucks, 120 bucks, and right now it's at $89.99 shipped. That's free shipping period, because Prime shipping is for eligible $49.99 orders, and this is over that. So it's an empty box, and it comes in just a plain white box. I see tape here, so I do get to bust out the Flavor Flav knife. It looks like there's just a single line of tape here. There's none anywhere else, just a single line of tape. I don't know how to position this. I'm assuming it's going to be standing up. This is probably the base. I see a color here. Hopefully I'm not cutting anything. I'm assuming they wouldn't let people make that mistake. Alright, and when you open it up, I think this might be upside down. This is what you see. You see a cable, then you see a picture of the microphone, That's not the color of mine, but so this is, check this out. This is, I'm assuming, the power cable. So this is just a flat USB mic. There's no need for alternate power source from like a phantom power source for other mics. And then we have, so I gotta tilt this down just a little bit. I don't know if I can get a good view of this. No, not really. And this is just it's just a book. It's the manual. It shows you. I can't even go through it. It talks about the blue logo. The blue logo indicates the front of the microphone. You know, a lot of people might not need to know that, but some people might have. And I go through how to set up on Windows 7, Windows 8, even goes back to XP and Vista. Talks about how to install an Apple, what can you do with it, goes a little bit more in depth on the types, the settings, I guess, the styles. Got some tips and tricks in here. Got your specs, warranty information, and then it goes into French. I believe that's what that is. I believe French uses P-O-U-R as 4. So I didn't take French, but I watched movies, and that's just my observations. There's styrofoam here on the front of it, and it looks like this is the bad boy himself. So let's pull this out. Trying to be careful with it. It has got some heft to it. I'll tell you what. I've seen pictures and I've kind of thought, okay, well maybe it's not that heavy. It doesn't look that. Not that it looked unsturdy, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's not that sturdy. And this thing tilts all the way back. Like I said, I mean it's got some heft to it. I mean that's not plastic to my knowledge. These tighten? Okay, so I was having problems with, you know, the mic was falling back, and I'm like, oh, this could be a problem. But right here on the side, there's like a tightening wheel. You can tighten that all the way, and you move it, tighten it here, tighten it here, tighten it here, and it kind of loosens back up a little bit itself. I'm not sure if that's by design. I don't really anticipate moving this too much. So on the bottom, there is the USB to, I don't know what socket that is, but that's the power here. And then here's a headphone jack. As we said in the first part, the blue logo signifies the front. This is, camera's not picking it up. There's kind of bad lighting, but that says mute. So you click that for mute, click it off, click it on, and there's like a LED in the middle of it. So I'm assuming it'll turn red when it's muted. Then there's a master volume. Pretty cool. And then on the back, there's your gain is the top one. Sorry, this is horrible lighting for this particular thing. I don't have overhead. And then the bottom is your style, your pattern. So what you'll do is you'll get rid of the trash. You'll look in the manual, and we're gonna find, what does cardioid look like? Well, you can see from here, cardioid symbol is like a sideways heart. You can see stereo is like an infinity sign. Omnidirectional is a circle, and bidirectional is actual infinity sign. I don't know what that is. That's a Venn diagram, I guess. I'm sure there's significance to those. So on the back here, we're going to find our sideways heart. This one looks more like Pac-Man now, just because of the orientation of it on here. I'm still struggling with the tightening of this. I'm sure it's supposed to do this where it rocks back and forth a little bit, so like it's tight now. But if I move it a little bit, it loosens itself and will fall back. Not a downside, I don't think, because most people are going to tighten it. So on the right side, you're going to turn forward, and on the left side, you're going to turn towards you. And you're just going to stay still. And you're going to set it here and in front of you. And try to be more professional than me, get it out of the shot. So let's just pretend that's how I'm going to hold it. Some people might have lower setups and want to turn it this way. Maybe it's out of the way more for them. This also gives you a little bit more flexibility as far as access to these ports. But yeah, I gotta say, if there's one thing I'm really impressed with, it's just the overall quality feel of it. I can't personally attest to the overall actual quality of it, but just in terms of material, I mean, metal, what seems to be metal, a little something right there. But I like the color. The color looks nice. I guess I can try to plug this in for you, maybe. Just, I'll do that in a different video, because I would have to get up and finagle with some wires back there. But just to give you kind of an idea of the length of the cord, let me unwrap it here. I don't know if it says in there how long the cord is, but most of the time microphone cords are significantly longer than regular cords. So here's the power, and we'll tilt this down, and that just goes right in there, like so. Now it said there was something about cable management. I'm assuming that's what this is. This part down here where my hand is kind of the cable management. It's got some holes in it, because I know I can't flip this back up now. So I would have to plug it, turn it straight up, turn it backwards like so, plug it in, and then there's a lot of free room. So people like me, who's very close to my desktop, I'm gonna have a lot of cord left over. But some people might, this might not be their everyday driver mic. This might just be for voiceover views, for voiceovers, or Twitter streams, Twitch streams. Sorry, it's 1 o'clock here, and I've been up since 8. Not that late, but I'm not used to it. So some people will have it off camera here, just normally, and then they might need a little bit of leeway with cord right here, so when they pull it out, they don't have to go adjust everything. So they can set a reserve of cord here, and then have the wires go around in the back, and not be a headache every time you want to adjust something. I'm trying to see the versatility here. I guess this is the way it has to sit if it's plugged in and you want it vertically, because it will not sit this way because of the cord. You don't want to mess up the cord, so it will have to sit this way, which is fine. You can, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can, but it doesn't make contact. This piece here doesn't make contact with like the blue paint part of the mic here. It makes contact with like this plasticky part. So if you're stupid like me and you jiggle it and jiggle it and jiggle it and let it go, it's going to hit the back part right here where my pinky is, where my finger is now. It's going to hit this, and then it's going to hit this where my finger is. So there's not going to be cosmetic damage really. I don't know how that sounds. If that happens, while you're using it, um, I can't imagine it'll sound great. But that's beside the point. Uh, so I'm gonna get this set up. I'm gonna mess with it for a while. I'm gonna use it as my regular microphone. I got it set up on cardioid, so it's gonna pick up everything in front of me. I don't really know how to place this. Do I place this in front of my keyboard and mouse so it doesn't pick that up? Do I place it here where it's out of sight? I could bend it, and I mean I had it bent earlier this way, and it's still kind of in the shot, but I can move the camera up a little bit to where it's like here, and adjust the camera a little bit to where it's more of my face. So I think that might be what I do. I might leave the camera like this, and I can try a little bit of a zoom, and I don't know, center the face a little bit. We'll figure it out. I gotta work on these lights. I don't know what to do with these because I don't have much of a light source. I can get a lamp maybe, but anyway, I'm rambling, and I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Like I said, I game for the most part. I'm not an unboxing channel or anything like that. I'm gonna have reviews on these eventually. When I say these, I mean the Logitech C920 camera and the Blue Yeti microphone. Together, shipped, these cost me about 140, and then I had like 12 bucks on a gift card, so I walked. And 1 day shipping. I ordered it yesterday on Thanksgiving, and it was at my house at like 10 a.m. this morning. I had barely even got back from where I went this morning real quick, and I heard it hit the porch, and didn't really have time to mess with it until right now. But I'm gonna try to get reviews out for these. Um, you'll be able to see some just kind of live action stuff. I mean, this is gonna be the setup that I use from here on out. So if you're interested in seeing how this actually looks, both sound wise and visually, just as far as the camera goes, because my visuals aren't that great, you can check me out on Twitch. I am at 10Man Jones, TenManJonez, will be in the description. You follow me on Twitter. I might post some just still shots. This has got a 15 megapixel camera, so I might use it to post a picture of the Yeti. And then I'm gonna have, I'm gonna try to use. I'll try to use the microphone off the Logitech some just to see how it sounds like now, and then I'll try to maybe have something that's very similar so you can take, you know, listen to the Logitech one, and then I'll do almost a similar video, like say similar things, do similar things, and have it positioned similarly so that you can hear what the Blue microphone sounds like in comparison to determine even if you want a Yeti microphone. Um, I think the Logitech microphone is actually pretty good. It's got two microphones. Actually, it's a stereo mic. There's one on each side, I believe. And just to give you a kind of a visual of how far it is from me, here's my hand. I'm just sticking it straight out, and this is where I'm touching the microphone right now. So I have to lean just a little bit forward. This is comfortable, just stop sign. So it's not very far. This is what the microphone sounds like from a comfortable distance. These look like they'd be fantastic for Skype video calls. It looks very crisp on my computer monitor that I'm watching right now. And I listened to it a couple of times. It sounded very good. Anyway, I'm going to keep this under 20 minutes. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, guys, and thanks for watching.